I should really put a full disclosure on this one before we start. I just think it's necessary. So my grandkids left a whole entire bag of cotton candy at my house. And long story short, I'm now on a huge sugar rush. So let's go through some really, really short Bigfoot stories from years gone by. Our first story comes to us from the Daily Gazette, Davenport, Iowa, dated Sunday morning, October 26th, 1873. And quick side note, if you really like old Bigfoot stories, but you're not quite sure how to find them or where to look, the Daily Gazette and other papers in Iowa, for a stretch of years and years, they absolutely loved these articles about Bigfoot and wild men and strange creatures lurking about. It really is kind of a treasure trove of these sort of things and really easy to find. So I would check it out if I were you. Okay, on to the story. A curious animal has been captured near Tulare, California. It looks like a bear, but has no front legs and walks upright like a man. Well, that's it. That's the whole story. Nothing about how they captured it, what happened, what they eventually did with it. Just just that. This one comes to us from the Washington Post, dated Monday, December 10th, 1906. A hairy wild man has been captured in Mexico. It was thought that he was a remnant of the extinct populist tribe until it was discovered that he would only speak a few words. And once again, that's it, whole thing. Nothing about, what they eventually did with the wild man. I guess probably just let him go because they didn't know what to do with him, but, just speculating here. All right, next one. All right. So here we have a couple short stories, both from the New York Times and dated just a couple days apart. This is actually really cool because it's one of the rare times where we actually have a follow up to an original Wild Man story, which is in itself, well, awesome. So here's the first one, dated August 30th, 1895, titled Wild Man May Be a Gorilla from Winston, Connecticut on August 29th. Passengers on Hall Stagecoach from Colebrook yesterday saw an animal cross the highway, leap a fence, and then stand on its hind legs. As the stage grew near, the animal ran into the woods. The passengers say it was a large gorilla, and it was supposed to be an animal that was heretofore reported as a wild man, as it was seen in the same locality as where the wild man was said to frequent. The gorilla probably escaped from some circus years ago. During last winter, a gorilla inhabited the woods in South Norfolk. Follow up to the original story is dated September 4th, 1895, titled Searching for the Wild Man, Hartford, Connecticut, September 3rd. When the Stansfield stage reached Colebrook near Winsted at 10 o'clock in the morning, Mrs. Culver ran from her house and stopped the stage driver. She said that the wild man or gorilla, whichever it is, spent the night on her doorstep. She was greatly alarmed. Mrs. Culver begged that help be summoned to catch the local terror. 6 policemen, with a large body of citizens, set out from Winsted as soon as the coach reached there, and the country around Mrs. Culver's house will be thoroughly searched for the wild man. And that is so cool that we actually get follow up and further information on an original sighting from back in the 1800s. Just really cool. All right, on to the next. This last one comes to us from Decatur, Illinois, dated Sunday morning, August 16th, 1896. Title Strange Monkey. And side note, I absolutely love this story. I have an original cutout from the paper of this one and it hangs in my office and I just love it. I just do. Okay, here we go. A strange monkey made its appearance on East North Street yesterday afternoon. Where it came from, nobody seems to know. It was seen to climb a tree in front of the bicycle store, and in a very short time, a crowd of boys were trying their best to capture it. It sat in the top of the tree and howled. The boys finally gave up the job and went away. Later, the monkey came down and went to the lumber pile at C.P. Thatcher's residence. The people there made effort to find out where it belonged, but it was uncommunicative and it finally disappeared as mysteriously as it came. Some said it was not a monkey, but a new species of gold bug. And I don't know how you go from a gorilla to a gold bug. I don't. But the fact that they actually tried to communicate with it rather than catch it kind of seems to me like maybe it was more human than ape. I just, I absolutely love this one. I just do. So until next time.